I'm at Disney's Animal Kingdom to have a little fun and check out the park. So how about you and I dive right in. We've made it to Animal Kingdom. Yes, one of my favorite Disney, actually honestly, my favorite Disney park out of the 4. Alrighty, we made it inside the park. Animal Kingdom, my favorite out of the 4 Disney parks. It's the most beautiful theme park and probably one of the most immersive. It's gorgeous. Oh, there it is, the Tree of Life. Park's icon. Love the beautiful waterfall coming off the side right there. Yeah, I remember when I first saw this in 2017, I was like, wow, this is so cool. The park is massive too. I mean, this is just the entrance. I mean, it seems like we've already been walking for 5 miles. So in today's video, we're mostly gonna be covering the entire park, kind of doing some exploring. There'll be a separate video with a lot of the animal experiences. And then there'll be another video with the World of Pandora, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so stay up to date on every time I post the new videos, including the new Animal Kingdom videos. Excuse me, sir or ma'am. What are you doing? It's funny how the birds they just get so close to you, they don't care. Dinoland USA. It's not that busy right now. Most people are in the World of Pandora right now. So everywhere else in the park is pretty reasonable. Oh, is there a dinosaur in here? Let's see. But next up for us is Dinosaur. This ride was so much fun last time I was here. If you've been on Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland, this ride is pretty much an identical layout to it, but just dinosaur themed. So it's really fun. And it's Michael's first time on this. He didn't go on it last time he was here. And oh wow, we're so excited. Oh yeah.
Can bring you back from the Cretaceous.
So just like at Universal Studios, the pre-shows are not happening, so they just kind of have you walk right through, and it's kind of become a switchback, and you walk around here in the corner, and everything's normal. So before, yeah, you go in there for the pre-show, but all the theme parks right now are not doing the pre-shows right now. Hi. Thank you so much. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I wonder if they'll do this with Indiana Jones at Disneyland. They have a plastic plexiglass divider in between the seats. So for smaller parties, they can still fill up the car as much as possible instead of having just to send one party at a time. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll wait and see once Disneyland reopens.
This is
Here we go.
Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out when an asteroid hits.
Oh no, we're gonna time travel.
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go,
Definitely
go,
not our
go.
dino. This ride is really terrifying. I can't see a dang thing in here. What is it? Oh my god, I'm like scared. What is happening? There's something gonna pop. Why is it way too dark in here?
Carnotaurus.
Oh no!
Abort mission. Brace your ship. This is it.
Okay. That ride is like absolutely terrifying though because it's completely pitch black. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's you can't see your hands in front of you.
No, that's intense. Wow, I did not.
Giant scaly dinosaur.
Wow, that was awesome. Michael, what'd you think of that?
I jumped twice.
That ride's scary.
Yeah, like, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I jumped twice. Like one where they take your picture.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
I wasn't expecting to the flash.
Yeah.
And then one at the ending because it was very loud, and then the finale.
It's just like terrifying because it's so dark,
It's
and
so
you're like,
dark, so like I was just the whole entire time expecting something.
oh, I was on edge the whole entire time.
I
I was like, something's gonna jump out.
Yeah, same.
All right, yeah, so I've done Primeval World before. It's a fun ride, but it's definitely one of those carnival rides. This is what you'd see at a fairground or something. but obviously it's been permanent here at Animal Kingdom for years. Don't really know what they're gonna do with this space. I don't know if they're gonna rip this out and build something new. They totally could, because the space that this occupies is pretty big, because there's two of them. There's this one on this side, and there's another one on the other side. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what they do. I don't really know what they're gonna do with the land in general. I feel like this land is up for change, for sure. Look at the big giant dinosaur. I wonder if there's a hidden Mickey on it somewhere. Probably is. Here's the lagoon for the old Rivers of Light show, and I say old because they're not doing the show anymore. They still could utilize this space though, because they have the amphitheater built, and it's a perfect spot to do a really beautiful nighttime show. They obviously can't do fireworks here because of the animals, but they could do a World of Color-esque thing, which I think that was the problem with Rivers of Light, is that it didn't have a lot of the World of Color elements. And I feel like if they built a giant platform like a California Adventure and have just done a beautiful animal themed water show, I think it would have been a little bit more successful for them. Alright, we made it to Asia. I'm gonna go check out Expedition Everest. It says it has a posted 20-minute wait, so we're gonna jump in line for that and enjoy it. Really love this area of the park. Super pretty, especially with what they've done with all the flags and the architecture here. Like this building, look at that. Countless hours with the artists kind of making sure that this looks as authentic as possible. That's really why I love Animal Kingdom. And here's our carriage. Here's our seats. Here we go. Whee! Ah, the breeze feels so nice. It's a nice little tranquil journey through the jungle of Asia. Because, you know, we're not in Florida anymore. Uh-oh. Such a fun ride. I had a blast on Expedition Everest. And I'm going to go on to the next adventure. Maybe we'll see some animals. Not really sure. But this park is massive if you don't already know. If you've never been to Animal Kingdom, definitely spend the entire day here, because it is probably one of the biggest Disney parks, walking-wise, there is. Obviously, it's the biggest Disney park acreage-wise because of the animal exhibits. But I remember last time I was here, it was just endless. I was like, wow, I'm discovering all these new areas of the park that I didn't even know existed. As you and I are just chilling, exploring the park, and of course enjoying this beautiful view, I just want to say a huge thank you to my Theme Park Obsession members on Buy Me a Coffee. You help out the channel tremendously, and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do most of these experiences. So thanks for keeping the channel alive, and thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're new and you want to also become a member, I'll leave the link down below in the description for the Buy Me a Coffee link. But yeah, isn't this view gorgeous, you guys? This is just so impressive. It's one of my favorites. There goes the coaster in the background. I love this section of the park. It's just, they've thought about every little detail. Wow, look at this, the backside of the Tree of Life. It's tough to be a bug is inside that tree. We'll get over there in just a little bit. But wow, this park just keeps impressing me over and over again. Every time I'm here, I'm just blown away. Alrighty, we made it to the Harambe Market. Another gorgeous spot in the park. I love how they've made the telephone poles right here. Really not used for anything, but they're just there for the look and feel of the town. I like how it's just kind of like a jumbled mess. It's just the little details. Next up is the Kilimanjaro Safari. This is a must if you're coming to Animal Kingdom. And if you're coming here in the beginning of the day, definitely do this first because the line can get lengthy. But the attraction is so amazing. You're literally out in the safari, the Serengeti, all of it. It's so cool. So on the safari attraction, they have these plexiglass dividers or plastic dividers. So they're able to fill up the whole entire vehicle.
The forest is home to lots of wildlife, and if you're looking to your right, it looks like you've already noticed an okapi. 3,000 pounds. Now they do have that prehensile upper lip, so they can grasp really easily at any branches or leaves they might. Very dangerous. Now they love to hang out in the water like that. It definitely helps keep them nice and cool throughout their day, and they could stay fully submerged under the water for as long as 8 minutes at one time. Female crocodiles, they will take the eggs of their babies and they will roll it in their mouth. And they do that as a way to help those babies to hatch. Make sure we stay seated, friends. Now giraffe are, of course, the tallest animal in the world. And just like an okapi, they have extremely long Now both male and female African elephant have tusks. So they're not super easy to tell apart just by looking at them. But the males are pretty solitary. So generally you're going to find them hanging out all by themselves. They can run upwards and over 70 miles an hour. They can also go from 0 to 60 in a matter of 3 seconds. Now they have super flexible spines, and that's going to help the cheetahs to be able to outstretch their front.
All right, we just got off the safari, an amazing attraction here at Animal Kingdom. It's about, I would say like 30 minutes, so it's pretty lengthy, but you see so many different animals, lions, cheetahs, giraffes, elephants, you see it all. And it looks real because at least the habitats look as real as it can get because of the amount of space that they have here at Animal Kingdom. You know, some other zoos don't really have that, whereas here, I mean, they don't have a limit on how big they can make the habitat. We're doing some more exploring of Africa. That's what land we're in right now. I think we're gonna go get a return time for Kali River Rapids over in the Asia section of the park. You know, Kali River Rapids is one of the attractions I've never been on here at Animal Kingdom. When we went last time, I wasn't able to do it because it was closed. So really looking forward to finally being able to ride Kali River Rapids. Alrighty, here we go. My first credit on Kali River Rapids. I've wanted to do this for so long. It's such an iconic rapids attraction.
Hola, mis
I spy with my little eye, hidden Mickey. Wow, that was the shortest rapid ride I've ever been on. All right, so we just got out of Kali River Rapids. It was fun, but what I would say is that this is probably one of the shortest river raft rides I've ever been on. I did not know it was going to be that short. It literally, we went up the hill, did a couple turns, went down the drop, and then we had a few moments with some other turns, and then the ride was over. So yeah, it was a little disappointing in that sense, but still fun. I'm glad I finally got a chance to ride it. But yeah, that should have been longer. That should have been way longer. All right, we're gonna make a pit stop here and to get some slushies or Coke Slurpees because they sound so good right now. Look at the theming they have on the outside of this. Look at that electrical box. Do you think it's safe to touch that? I think so. I mean, look at this on the outside of the building too. Look how awesome that is. Love that. We just finished some ice cream. Look at this gorgeous ice cream stand. I mean, oh my goodness. It's amazing. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel and you love theme park content, feel free to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so stay up to date on every time I post new videos. I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description. But other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.